Hi, good evening. So maybe let's have a little sharing of anything under the sun. Of anything under the sun, and of course, of particular interest right now is the sauna, of which honestly I didn't listen that much because majority is really a rehash of past. And I was thinking that a State of the Nation address would be what happened in the past year and a recap of the past because that's his last sauna. But anyway, that's something political, and I would reserve it to the experts. But as a citizen of the country, of course, I have concern on that, and that I was hoping that it would have been sauna with a blast. But probably, I was thinking also on the other hand that the president is not that good in expressing and expressing his achievements, because there are really people who don't brag about achievements, right? So um, I just leave it to the experts. So anyway, so let's talk about the Olympics. Um, yeah, let's talk muna the Delta variant. I was so scared because in our area, it's around maybe near a kilometer away, and there's a lockdown in Adas Village, which is just very, very near our place. And the Delta variant, as you know, is how many times over more dangerous than the the original virus. And even if you are vaccinated, you are still prone to catching the virus. That's why and considering that you're already in the GCQ, everybody's always around, and there are no more distancing and all that. So it's really very, very scary, right? So again, the good news is it can be prevented by wearing the mask and wearing your face shield and maintaining social distancing, and no gatherings. But of course, we saw already, because it's already been how many, or almost 2 years. No, not this really, but more than a year that we are on lockdown. And of course, people are so irritated already, and some are really, you cannot, sabi nga, tumatanda na lang yung mga bata, hindi pa natin napapansin, yung mga ganun. So, anyway, so let's talk about the Olympics. Of course, you know that I am a Carlos Yulo fan. I admire that gentleman, the young gentleman, as well as the parents and the family. They are so good, they are so humble, and they are so down to earth people. And I know the preparation of Carlos Yulo, as well as their humility, as well as their being submissive to all. They just want to really win, and that's the grit that I saw in that particular man. And of course, there are so many people talking about the fact that he didn't qualify for the floor. What happened on the floor, what happened on the all around and all that. But I still have that high respect to you, Carlos Caloy, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the Philippines. Of course, there's a World Championships in October, and then there are other events again, and then the Southeast Asian Games, which I hope I could watch in Hanoi with your mother and all that. So, and of course, and I was even prayerful, and I have the high respect that, hoping that he could win the vault. Sabi nga niya sa akin, ang aparatos lang naman po sa Pilipinas talaga, dalawa lang. Ito po ay vault at saka po ay floor. So that's the thing that I could remember from him. But I told him that, he's my idol, and I'm really, nako, marami pang Olympics, and this is his first Olympics anyway, right? So there are events beyond our control, and also there's a perfect time for everything, right? So I do salute you, Kaloy, and napakataas ng respeto ko sa iyo, napakataas ng pag-asa ko sa iyo, and don't worry, don't worry about what other people say. And I have high respect also to the Yulu family, to Ma'am Angge, to Ma'am Angelica, to Sir Mark, and of course to Joriel, and to Drew, and the two young gymnasts, Drew and Eliza. So, hi. Okay. Anyway, so let's talk about the winning of Heidi Lynn Diaz, and of course, hindi naman tayo weightlifter, so hindi natin alam kung ano yung knee clean jerk or something. It's time to study, no? Pero ang sinasabi ng mga expert hindi madali yung sport. And if you could see in her history is she has participated 4 times. One is in Beijing, I think, Beijing. She finished second to the last. And then in London, did not finish or something. And then in Rio, she won in the silver, and then in Tokyo, it's gold. And I admire her for her determination and grit insofar as insisting that he wants that particular, training that he needs. Because sabi nga nila di ba, dun sa Sun Tzu's Art of War or any other endeavor, and I always advocate that as well, that in anything, you should always prepare. There's no such thing as rush and a fast break. Ang term sa amin sa accounting is fast break. There's no such thing as fast break in sports because you have to tone your muscles. You have to gradually raise your bar, and you have to condition yourself, and you should know what's happening in your opponent. Like for example, ano ba ang training ng Chinese na yon na naging kalaban din niya yung sa Rio. So she won by 1 kilogram higher than the Chinese, and I really my heart is full of pride because she's really a Filipino. It's not easy to win in the Olympics. Singapore has won gold in swimming in Joseph Schooling, but Joseph Schooling trained in the US. And then the Vietnam has another in Wong Vin whatever. Wang Shong Vin. Sorry, I don't know. But you watch his winning, the last pistol in the 10 millimeter pistol firing. It's really a suspense as well. So the same as with Hidilyn Diaz. And when you listen the Olympics, when you have the gold, no, talagang 97 years, imagine mo, and kaedad daw nga ni JPE. And then even at the time of President Marcos, he really promoted sports, and he has his nephew Michael Keon, no? So nawala na yun after, no, hindi na masyadong. Although right now, at least there is a governing body like the Philippine Sports Commission. And then of course there's a POC, or the Philippine Olympic Committee, and but of course we know, and we can read it naman in the news that indeed allowances are late, and probably, I don't know, limitado ba ang budget? Well, kasi like for example, if you're training abroad like Hidilyn, wherein he has a conditioning coach, another coach, I think 3 coaches, there's a nutritionist, and there's a psychologist. So 6 sila, 'di ba? I imagine mo yung budget noon, 'di ba? So mahal talaga. So but then I'm very happy for the winning. And initially, to be honest, parang nagano ko kasi ang as compared to the others, medyo mataas din naman yung budget kay Hidilyn. But of course, I'm not there to question that kasi hindi naman ako sports enthusiast but because probably she really had that aim of winning the gold, and na-attain naman niya, 'di ba? It's a glory for the country. And when I on that particular day, down ako kasi nung umaga na traffic ako, 3 hours ako nagbiyahe. Tapos nakinig ako ng sauna, tapos ang pagod ko, tapos paglabas ko sa building namin, basang-basa ako, hindi ko alam na umuulan pa, katangahan ko na yon. And then kinakaligig ako, and then suddenly when I was about to alight from the vehicle, naka-gold tayo, di ba? So it's really a relief, no? A good news, no? That indeed sabi nga na there's no expiration to any dream. For the young people like you, don't shall I say, huwag kang susuko na ikaw ay mangarap, no? Katulad ng nangyari kay Hidilyn. I think it's a model, and my friends even told me that Hidilyn actually has certain causes, and napakabait daw na bata. So hindi ko siya kilala, but then as a Filipino, I'm very happy for all her achievements. And of course, we're still hoping for Petesio, and of course for Kaloy and Marshall and Paalam ba, I don't know. Marami pa tayong hope, di ba? And of course EJ Oblena. So let's will wait, and I think it will be a multi-medal. Sure na si Petesio for the bronze, no? Lalaban pa siya. Malay mo gold din siya, di ba? So, si Kaloy, di ba? Malay mo gold din siya. So, lahat sila may possibility na maging gold. That it's a slow step for everyone. I'm so proud of my country, and I'm so proud of the Philippines that finally, we have so many medals, but we haven't had the gold. So, sana naman, no, maibigay din yung mga pangako sa kanya, di ba? Biro mo, ano yun? Unlimited flights, di ba? Gasolina, o di ba? Tapos may condo, tapos may bahay. Kasi di ba, marami naman tayong nakikita talaga na athletes na after hindi na natin alam kung paano sila nabubuhay, di ba? So, yun, I'm so happy with that, and those are my reflections for the day, and hoping that in the remaining days to come we will have more good news for ourselves, and let's fight the COVID. Let's have ourselves all vaccinated. And you know what, hindi ka pwedeng bumiyahe ngayon. Ang vaccination card ngayon parang passport na. So let's have ourselves vaccinated, and of course, even if we are already vaccinated, we really have to exercise the protocols needed to prevent or to avoid catching the virus and the deadly ones like the Delta variant. So, God bless you. Congratulations, Heidelin, and I'm praying for you, Kaloy. Idol. I'm praying for you, Kaloy, and I admire the Yulo family, and I'm praying for Petesio. I'm praying for everyone, and I'm praying for all of you. God bless you, and this is LV. Kung ano lang topic na mo, kasi hindi mo ako masyado nagbabasa ng news. Pasensya na kayo, I'm so busy. God bless you, and God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. God bless. Be kind and be loving.